Is the Ordinary Barrier Repair Serum worth your money or not? Honestly, I was shocked at this product and at the price point. In this video, I'm going to teach you how do you know if you have a damaged skin barrier and what causes it, how to repair a damaged skin barrier, what's actually in this product, how you would layer this into your routine, and at the end, I'm going to give you my top tips for repairing a damaged skin barrier. Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single YouTube video. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can come and ask me your questions. You can also download your free ebook to skincare on my website, skincarebydrv.com. As you know, this is a non-sponsored channel. I don't accept payment from any brands ever. And so you know that you're getting evidence-based information, which is very important, that you have at least one source you can come to find out whether something is worth your money or not. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So first of all, how do you know if you have a damaged skin barrier? What you'll first start to notice is that the skin feels sensitive. Your normal moisturizer is suddenly starting to irritate you. Your normal skincare routine, suddenly it feels like your skin is becoming more and more sensitive, tingling, a bit more sore. You might also notice some flaking happening of the skin too, and the skin starts to feel quite dry and dull. Now, there are many things that can damage a skin barrier, but in recent years, we've seen an increase of this happening. I think because there's been such a big push really on social media when it comes to skincare that people sort of try and use everything all at once. And so if you're, for example, using harsh products, so exfoliators, so for example, if you use an AHA, BHA, the Ordinary, for example, exfoliator, that is quite harsh and that can lead to a damaged skin barrier. I don't actually recommend that product for skin of color at all. And this is the reason I made this channel, because a lot of the products on the market are not suitable for skin of color. For skin of color, our melanocytes are large and they're easy to trigger. I always say one scratch, one bite, or one burn, and we hyperpigment. We cannot afford to irritate our skin. So a lot of these viral hacks and viral trends that you see on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, really you need to be very careful when you come to skin of color, whether or not these things are good for your skin or not. And most of the time it's not. So with harsh products, harsh soaps, harsh exfoliants, whether it's chemical or physical, or if you overdo it on the vitamin A, so the retinoids, these can all damage the skin barrier and lead to sensitivity. The other big culprits would be things like pollution. If you live in a city versus a rural area, you are more likely to have a damaged skin barrier. In addition, harsh weather changes. So for example, I'm in the UK and it's wintertime at the moment, so you go outside and it's cold, but you come back inside and you've got central heating. That constant switch of being cold to hot, damage the skin barrier as well. And the big culprit that we do not talk about enough is stress. Stress will worsen any skin condition you already have. So for example, if you have eczema, your eczema will worsen with stress. If you have psoriasis, your psoriasis will worsen with stress. If you have fine lines, your fine lines will worsen with stress. And actually it's been known to worsen melasma too, so hyperpigmentation. The next question I get asked is, Dr. V, how long does it take to repair a damaged skin barrier? It can take anywhere from 6 weeks to 3 months. So as we get older, our cell cycles get longer. One cell cycle at about 3 to 5 years old is about 3 to 5 days. I'm 40 years old. It takes me about 40 days for my skin to turn over. And so as we get older, it becomes slower and slower. The key actives you want in your skincare routine are cholesterol, fatty acids, humectants such as glycerin, plus ceramides. Now for skin of color, we already have less ceramides in our skin, so we absolutely do need this in our normal skincare routine, let alone if you have a damaged skin barrier. Right, so looking into the Ordinary Barrier Support Serum. So this is £17.30. This is very expensive for the Ordinary range. They're almost breaking free of the £5 and £10 single actives with this particular product. I feel like they've used a different cosmetic formulator to formulate this. It is expensive for the ordinary, but it does actually make sense if you do a dive into the ingredients. So fifth ingredient here is niacinamide, which is good because it means it's in that 2 to 5% range, which is what we're looking for. They've got emollients and humectants in this. So the soothers in this product are bisabolol, which I love. It's got gallital glucoside. It's got Zingiber root extract too. So 3 different soothers. Plus they've added phospholipids, which is a skin identical ingredient. Especially if you've stripped the skin of fats, it's good to reload with fats. I like that this product is NAFE safe as well, meaning no denatured alcohol, which dries the skin, no fragrance, which can lead to contact dermatitis, and no essential oils, which can sensitize the skin. So the routine, how do we layer this into the routine? So I would recommend in the morning, in the AM, don't wash the face. If you've got a damaged skin barrier, only do your washing at nighttime to remove any pollution and sunscreen from the skin. In the morning, I wouldn't wash the face. I would just go straight in with this serum, the Barrier Repair Serum, followed by a fatty moisturizer. Now you can, if you want to stick with the ordinary, you can use their natural moisturizing factor plus phytoceramides for £20. So it is actually quite expensive again for the ordinary, but I do like the phytoceramides, so that is a very good option. And always top up with a mineral sunscreen. So mineral sunscreen are, for example, zinc oxide. Zinc is anti-inflammatory. That's better for you than a chemical sunscreen in this case. Because it is soothing. In addition, it doesn't enter the bloodstream, which is important, especially if you're pregnant. And also, personally, when it comes to children, I prefer that they use mineral sunscreen. So my 2 favorites, you can either use Color Science, so they've got a very good mineral sunscreen, or you can use our Inzincable. So I'll just show you what our Inzincable looks like. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on my hand so you can see this is a mineral sunscreen with no white cast, formulated for skin of color. So I literally made this for us. Now with this I put in stem cells as well, so it's anti-aging plus niacinamide plus blue shield protection if you're on your mobile phones, etc. Plus skin soothers. There's a lot of skin soothers in here too, so you can see there's no white cast. I'm wearing it right now. Then in the evening you can wash your face. Use their Squalene cleanser. It's very gentle and it is hydrating. Then I'd again go in with the Barrier Repair Serum and I'd top that up with the moisturizer. And if you really want an extra layer of occlusive to prevent any transepidermal water loss, then I like the Marula oil. You can buy that also from The Ordinary. In addition, I would highly recommend that you buy a humidifier, especially if it's wintertime or you live in a dry environment. So if you've got central heating or you live in a desert-like environment, you really want moisture in the air, because all the glycerin in the skin that you've put on from your Barrier Repair Serum, it's a water magnet, so you want to absorb water from the environment back into the skin. Some additional tips are always shower in lukewarm water and keep it short, because hot water will strip fats from the skin. And also avoid any actives, so things like vitamin A, vitamin C, any scrubs, any acids. You want to avoid all of these, because right now, until you have repaired the skin barrier, anything you put on top of the skin is going to feel like it's burning. And the one thing everyone seems to forget is makeup. Avoid any makeup with fragrance in it, because it's still sitting on top of the skin, and fragrance can lead to contact dermatitis in 3 to 4% of the population. And for skin of color, that can lead to hyperpigmentation. Write your questions below. See you next time.